Today, we hear real stories of people working 2, 3, even 4 jobs just to survive in today's economy. Welcome to the real economy.
I am so sleep deprived. Working 3 jobs is definitely not for the weak. Literally. The day haven't even started yet, and I'm already ready for the day to be over with, so I can get back in my king size bed and go back to sleep. And if you have more than one job, you know the feeling, and y'all know what I'm feeling. Like, you just want to go back to sleep, like, and get the day over with. Like, the day hasn't even started, and I'm just ready. I'm so ready, y'all. I'm so ready. The people with 2 jobs, y'all okay? 2 and 3 and 4 jobs, y'all alright? Because I'm trying to manage, and it be getting hard sometimes. I've been up since, 1 something, anxious, because I'm just trying to level out the day. Tired.
Come spend a day with me as a girl who works 3 jobs living in New York City. I'm so tired. 230 of living in New York City. Living in New York City. Getting a quick walk in before I log on to my full-time job. It is so beautiful this morning. Alright, it's super loud on the street, but while I was on my walk, I decided to go and grab a David's granola bar. I'm gonna do a food review before my first meeting of the day. 28 grams of protein for only 150 calories. Just filmed that video, a review on these granola bars. So I'm gonna finish eating it. Obviously the review went well. I'm gonna drink a juice, hop onto my first meeting. Perfect timing. Hi guys, good morning. It's 11 o'clock now. Taking these off for my 3rd meeting of the day. It's already starting, so let's go.
Girl.
No, we can wait. No, it's the same, but it's 2:30. Inbox is overflowing. I have so much to do, and I'm getting grumpy because I haven't eaten any real food yet. I'm gonna make something before my 3 o'clock. Making a turkey and cheese grilled sandwich. I'm gonna put some strawberry jam on the bread. I'm so hungry. On the side, I'm gonna do the rest of my green goddess salad. Here is my lunch. Nothing special, but it'll get the job done. Cheers. Thank you.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Then I need to wrap up on my computer, get myself ready, and then run over to my 3rd job of the day. Bus leaves in 12 minutes, so let's see if we can do this really quick. Gotta fix the hair. Oh my god. 6 minutes. Oh my god. I hate this bump. It's like, it never goes away. Perfume. Keys. Wallet. Oh. Wallet, keys, gum, glasses. What else do I need? What else do I need? Okay, if I don't make this bus, I have to wait 12 minutes and then I'll be late. So, we're on the run. Oh my god, literally just in time. Oh my god. Okay, it's hopping. We're at the destination for my 3rd job. I'm a waitress at a sports bar in the East Village. I got my little iPad to take my orders on. It's a Friday night, hoping it's busy. Let's get started. This is the best that I could do. So cute. I got the chicken tacos. It's 7:30 now. It's kind of slow here, but it'll pick up in the next half an hour or so.
Checking in again. It's 11 p.m. It picked up in here. 4 different best friends came in to visit me, which I love. Like, I love when my friends come to see me at work. I'm starting to get kind of tired now, though. Okay, it's 1 a.m. I'm heading out. We need good tips tonight.
Treating myself to a taxi home. There's a rat right by my door. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if I can make it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm freaking the fuck out. Oh my god, there's a sound. Holy shit. I've never been more scared in my life. But I gotta go in. My heart is racing. Oh my god, and cockroaches. Great. Okay, like, oh. I'm like officially upset though. It's 1:45 in the morning. I just got into bed. I am going to do some more TikTok editing. Like the video that you're watching right now. I'll probably finish editing around 2:30, 2:45. And then it's time for me to pass out. I'm so tired. Night to you guys. See you tomorrow.
It is currently 9:21 a.m. and I'm about to clock into the 1 out of 4 jobs that I had. I am exhausted, okay? I work from 9:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. the next day. In between the 2 work from home jobs that I have, thankful to have a work from home job, okay? You gotta count your blessings. In between those jobs, I'm in a hair business, a custom wig business to be specific, and I take care of my toddler. Full time, she's not in daycare. That's 4 jobs. I don't care what anybody says, that's 4 jobs, okay? I am so exhausted. I want to stop. I want to get rid of my second job and just focus on my business, but I can't do that because business is so slow. I'm burnt out, y'all. I'm so burnt out. I can't even post content like I want to hopefully get my business, going again. I'm burnt out.
How many jobs have you worked at once just to stay afloat? Look into freelancing, side gigs, and remote work options. Sometimes one flexible job can replace 2 exhausting ones.
2 incomes just isn't enough money anymore. Me and my husband are both in our 30s. We make the most money we've ever made before, and we still struggled between every single paycheck. We spent hours every single Friday when we would get paid trying to figure out what we could cut back, trying to budget every penny we had so that we would make it to the next paycheck. The grocery store's too expensive. Vehicles are too expensive. Vacations are too expensive. Houses are too expensive. 2 incomes is just not enough anymore in today's world. I have a college degree in physical therapy, and when I got good grades and went to college and did all the right things, it was supposed to solve all those financial problems. That's what everybody told me. It was going to solve all my problems. Well, it didn't, and they lied. And I was sick of struggling between every single paycheck when I was working my ass off, treating more patients than I should be treating. I was overworked, underpaid, and I was sick of it.
I genuinely don't get how some of you bitches get like 8, 9 jobs. You telling me you juggling 2 jobs? You work in the morning and then working that motherfucking afternoon? I'm struggling on my one little job. I literally worked the 11 to 7 today because, a bitch gotta pay for his motherfucking tuition. But you bitches, you mean to tell me you work 11 to 7 that you go in an overnight shift? When do y'all sleep? Or you're just, or is my Celsius warriors really kicking in right now? I don't get how y'all be drinking them Celsiuses and shit. My heart will literally start thumping out of my body every single time I see a bitch. Y'all got a Monster or fucking Celsius in y'all hand or a damn Red Bull. Do y'all not like y'all heart? And I'm not sitting up here trying to judge y'all, but it is coming off a little judgy because how is your heart doing? When I literally drank that fucking Red Bull, y'all, I literally never had like that such a feeling. Like, bitch, my heart was pumping on my chest. It was pumping. Drinking them Red Bulls just to sustain those 2 jobs, is it really worth it? I mean, the money worth it, but like, when do y'all get the chance to sleep? When do y'all actually get the chance just to pour back into yourself and use the money that you actually do have and enjoy it? I'm not working just to not enjoy my motherfucking money. I'm working to enjoy my motherfucking money. I'm working just to be able to afford a Chanel bag. That's why I'm working. I'm paying this motherfucking tuition. Because I'm going to be that corporate bitch. And you know what? Now that I think about it, bitch, that's kind of very rich coming from me. Because I did have 2 jobs. But being an RA don't kind of feel like a damn job. Even though it is a job, it don't feel like a job. If you know what I mean. So, I had 3 jobs at one point. Damn. But I never drank no damn Celsius. Clock that. Like, I never really relied on the damn Celsiuses. Oh my God. Those little energy drinks, please stop drinking that, y'all. It is so bad for you. Please. I literally say this to every single one of my friends, and now I'm saying it to y'all. Please stop drinking those damn energy drinks.
You have a great day. Is Tuesday 12 to 4 work for you? Yep, no problem.
This is what that look like right here. To grind, to work 2 jobs,
come straight here right after I got off it. Yeah, because I didn't want to get off late, so I came here immediately to clean my buildings. Like I said, I'm cleaning 4 tonight. Every other day I clean 5. I'm so tired. This is my really big building, so that's why I'm sweating so much. See, that's why I need to be a content creator. I need to get me to 10K. Look at me. And there's no water on my face. This is all sweat.
If you could quit one of your jobs today, which one would it be? Some cities offer grants or support programs for workers facing hardship. Check local community resources.
All right, so it's pretty loud in here, so I'm going to try to make a long story short. So I had a lot of financial goals that I was trying to reach in a little amount of time, pretty much in a year. I did a lot of big moves. I mean, if y'all want a story time, I'll tell you a story time, how I even ended up. I literally moved from a whole nother state earlier this year to where I live at now. And when I moved, it wasn't as many job opportunities as it was where I was living at. So when I moved here, it was really hard for me to find the type of stability that I had in the state that I moved from. So I spent a lot of the months here just kind of like job hopping through jobs until I found something that was like actually worth my time and energy and actually kind of like even helping me.
No, dude, you can see your own breath. Oh wait, no, it is.
All right, so like I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying, but pretty much I've just been working for the past couple months to try to build this type of stability that I want. So my goal with working all 6 of these jobs is to make enough money to pay all my bills, have money left over to save, have money to invest, have money to pay off debts, have money for fun and frivolous activities like vacations, have money to buy a new car. And also, as y'all know, I am a makeup artist and it is my passion. I want to keep continuing to grow in my craft and better myself and just see where my talent takes me. And honestly, in order to do that, I feel like I do want to invest in going back to school and getting my license for esthetician work. So that's also...
I've been working 2 jobs. This is my 3rd week. All I got to say is God give me strength. Because, baby, that 5 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. be killing your girl, okay? Killing your girl. Because I be in bed 5 or 6 o'clock. So last night it was a struggle. I've dozed off online, but I wasn't the only one. Like, the whole warehouse had to doze off. And the man like, hey. All y'all ass see him sleep. Baby, we tired. Half of the warehouse work 2 jobs. Like, literally. Job easy as crap. I promise you it's easy. But just, God give me strength. Because, baby, I'm trying to get through the holidays. I need a new vehicle. Okay, so, all right, let me get through with these 2 goals. These 2 goals. Christmas and a vehicle. Just, God give me strength. The things a mother would do.
I just got off work this morning and I have not been to sleep. I got off work. I've shared enough of my routine. First of all, if y'all new here, I work a whole lot of damn jobs because I got a whole lot of damn debt. And I got off work this morning at 6:30, and today was my son's first day of school since September 26th. So when I got off work this morning, I had to get him ready for school, take him to school. After school, I went to the gym. I'm confused. I went to the gym. I stayed in the gym for an hour and a half. Then I went to Marshall's and I went to the Goodwill. I went to the Salvation Army because I love thrifting. I'm into like modern, timeless fashion, so I can always find like some Anne Klein, some Liz Claiborne at the Salvation Army. So I went there, and then I came home and I had a session at 12:30. So I ate and I took a bath to make myself, because I felt like if I looked better, I would feel better. I don't feel bad. I'm just tired. I just want to, what that 5-year-old girl say? I just want to lay around. I don't want to zoom all day or whatever. So I had a 12:30. Then I had, 12:30 to 1:30. And I mean, he went to 1:30. Then I had a 2 to 2:30. Then I had to take my oldest son to go pick up his car. I'm just getting back home. I have a 4 o'clock and a 5 o'clock. And I took out food to cook, but I ain't cooking.
Y'all, I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. So I'm getting ready to call my husband and whine, basically, so that he can spend some money on some takeout, bring it home, and I can just go to bed. Luckily, I'm off tonight. So I'm off tonight. I go back to work to my overnight job on Thursday night. But today I worked in my private practice. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm supposed to do an hour in my PRN job. Y'all, I gotta go. Bye.
What's the biggest sacrifice you've made just to survive?
Every time I tell somebody I have 5 jobs, I always get the same reaction. But just to break it down, I only work at Ulta part-time. I usually get about 10 hours a week there. Nothing too crazy. Doing a little bit of cashier and stocking. Also, DoorDash on the side too. This is just for like extra, kind of just change, because DoorDash is really not a lot of money. So I kind of just use that mainly for gas. And maybe if I have to pay a really small bill or just get some extra groceries. I also work at Waffle House part-time as well as a server. And that is probably my second best income, but it's also my most laborious job, and it does leave me very, very exhausted at the end of the week.
Full 1 cheesesteak, 2 bacon, drop 1 hash brown scattered.
My fourth and favorite of all of my incomes is content creating. I've been doing this since about 2016. I do make a good amount of money off of this, but it's not enough for me to live off of just yet. And because I have so many jobs, it's very hard for me to focus on creating content and being consistent as I want to be with my content. Hopefully, though, the more money I make, that changes. I'm living in a capitalist society, so right now I'm just being a slave. My fifth and final job is meal prep service, which I do for my client who is vegan like me. I enjoy cooking a lot, so this isn't really a job to me, but I do make a little bit extra money for it. And that pretty much is a summary of all of my jobs. I have 5 and I'm very tired.
Real talk, how do you not fall into depression or burnout from working so much? So this is in regards to me working 2 full-time jobs, 16 hours a day, 80 hours a week. So here's a quick look at my schedule. I work an overnight job from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and then I go into my morning job from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., which only leaves me from 5 to 10:30 to do everything else. Eat, sleep, errands, shower, etc. Now, I'm gonna keep it real simple. In order to work that much, 16 hours a day, it takes 2 things: mental strength and physical strength. The mental part of it is knowing that you're literally going to get 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep, and that's going to be the new normal. You have to have the mental fortitude to tell yourself, I want this so much that I'm okay with that. The physical aspect of it, you have to take care of your body and you have to be strategic and smart about how you're doing it. So I'm just gonna do some rapid fire tips that have helped me. Number 1, my jobs are really close together. You don't want a job that's too far out. 1, because that's taken away from time that you can be sleeping, and being on the road while being exhausted is dangerous. Another tip, make sure one of your job ends close to when the next job starts. As you can see, I have an hour and a half in between, which is enough time for me to take a nap, but also not too much of a gap to where it's eating into my sleep later. Drink water. Eat. You have to take care of your body if you're going to plan to survive on 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep consistently. Find something that helps you stay up, whether it's coffee, whether it's energy drinks, whatever it is for you, baby. I am an energy drink fiend. I keep energy drinks in my car. I keep energy drinks in my office. This box of Celsius, this box of Red Bull, this box of Red Bull. Then there's this Celsius down there. Then I got some more in my work office. That way I am never without an energy drink. The best advice is staggering your off days. My off days at the hotel are Monday and Tuesday, and my off days at the office are Saturday and Sunday. That means that I only have to double up and work 16 hours a day 3 times a week. For the other 4 days, I only work 8 hours. Now, that means that I get 0 days off, but I only have to do the 16-hour back-to-back cycle 3 times a week. The next piece of advice is be strategic with your PTO. Use your PTO to give you off days. You have to be good at time management. You have to be able to get home, shower, do your errands. Like, you cannot lollygag, because that is time that's cutting into your sleep. And there's so much that goes into it. Like, it is a lifestyle change. Working that much is a lifestyle change. You feel like you're going crazy. I don't want to encourage people to do it, but if you are going to do it, just be smart about it. Be strategic about it. If you have any specific questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer.
So I make this working 2 jobs situation look easy, but it's not easy. Like, I really had a day today. Like, I am really overwhelmed with working 2 jobs. But not only that, just the number of women that work 2 jobs to survive, to take care of themselves and children. Like, it's just insane. Like, I wanted to quit today. I am like exhausted from working 2 jobs just to take care of myself and my 2 kids. Wait a minute. But what I'm not gonna do is give up. Because if I do, I got these 2 little people that look at me each and every day. But yeah, working 2 jobs is hard. Stay strong though.
This weekend, I'm starting my part-time job. I had to get a part-time job because even though I have an amazing full-time job with benefits, I only make about $75,000 and it is not enough in this economy. As a single woman that lives on her own, that has to pay really, really high rent and is in a little bit of debt and also has student loans. So it doesn't really leave that much for anything really. And bills just keep coming in. So I decided to suck it up and take the advice that my mom has been giving me for like the past year, ever since I moved out on my own. She's like, get a part-time job, get a second job. And I'm like, I love my soft life. I love not having to work that much. And even though I do have my full-time job, I also work from home for the most part. And like, it's not too stressful. And I just like am able to like have a lot of downtime, and I'm able to meal prep, and I'm able to go to the gym as much as I want and have my weekends pretty peaceful and relaxed and everything like that. And I don't have any kids and I don't have a man. So I just have a very soft life with a lot of free time. And I'm spoiled, and I don't have that great of a work ethic. Like, I do my responsibilities and I get my shit done, but like, I don't want to do too much. But I had to suck it up because I did that for a year. It's been a year since I moved out on my own. The year before that, I was living with a roommate, so bills were always split, and it was a lot more like easier to maintain that. But then moving out on my own, I had to get a lot of new furniture, and just things kept piling up. So I racked up about like, I always stayed about like $10,000 in debt. And I was able to pay half of that off this year. I thought I was going to pay everything off this year because I thought I was going to get this bonus from my company, the year-end bonus, but they kind of did me dirty and the company didn't perform well. So they didn't want to give me my bonus. So I only got like $1,000 and that did nothing. I was expecting $4,000. So I have about, oh yeah, and then my mom, I should have said my mom, but kind of my mom, but my family needed a new TV for their living room, and I put it on my credit.
I've been working 5 jobs for the past 5 weeks, and I'm here to tell you guys how I'm feeling and whether or not I think it's worth it. If you're new here, I have a 9-to-5 office job, 2 pub jobs, a restaurant job, and I also work as a front of house assistant. I'm not gonna lie guys, I am really starting to feel it. In a normal week, I work at least 4 out of 5 of these jobs, and I usually work between 3 and 4 double shifts. My only salaried role is my main 9-to-5, and other than that, I get minimum wage across the other 4 jobs, which all gets taxed at basic rate of 20%. This week should have been a lighter shift, but I didn't really schedule my shifts properly, so I finished my bar shift last night at 2 a.m, drove home, got into bed, was asleep by 3, and then I was up at 7 to start my 8 to 6 front of house shift. I know the first thing people are going to ask is, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, what's the point? After I got made redundant last month, I realised that I never wanted to be in a position again where I had no comfort blanket, no safety blanket in terms of income. My partner and I car share, and 2 weeks after the redundancy, his car broke down and it ended up costing us £700 to fix it. And if you live in Northern Ireland, you know that a car is essential. Public transport isn't something that can be relied on. So that was something that we had to pay out straight away, and made a big dent in the little savings that we did have. Those 2 consecutive financial blows really made me think about how I was living, and whether living paycheck to paycheck as a young person trying to pay rent was the way forward. I think most people my age would agree that the standard entry-level 9-to-5 job will not allow you to both pay your bills and make substantial contributions to your savings. I wanted to find a way to build up that comfort blanket quickly, and I thought if I hit the ground running, worked really hard for a few months, then I could scale it back, and at that stage we could live comfortably. And hopefully have a bit extra disposable for when I stopped that work, and that we could do some nice things that we'd actually enjoy. Most of the times it feels like it's worth it, and then sometimes I finish work at 2 a.m. in the morning, like last night, and I have to be in work for 8 a.m. today. Would I recommend this to anybody as a long-term solution? Definitely not. I feel myself getting more and more burnout every week, but I know there's an end point. And right now I'm just needing a little bit of motivation to get myself to Christmas. If you guys want to know anything more about how I got the jobs and how I manage my schedule, just drop me a note in the comments. Or alternatively, any words of support, encouragement, or advice would be really appreciated right now. And until then, I'm going to clock out and get straight to bed before I start work again at 9 tomorrow morning.
Let me say this right here. If I gotta get a job that pays me every 2 weeks, they ain't finna tell me how to work and how fast to work. I swear to God they ain't. Cause first of all, I gotta wait 2 weeks to get paid, so you better leave me on damn long. Shit. And then I don't know what's up with these managers and supervisors these days that like they see you doing your job and they see you doing it easy. They want to make it hard for you. Like, damn, bitch, I made my job easy for a reason so I won't get tired. But you gonna tell me that I can't do it this way. But it ain't even in the handbook that, like, bro, oh my God. Let me say this right here. I don't care about no write-ups. I'm taking all my breaks. I'm going 10 minutes over on my breaks because I need that extra 10. And I'm taking my breaks whenever I get ready. You don't tell me when to take my breaks. Remember, I get paid every 2 weeks. And the last thing, hear me out. I'm gonna act right once I get my first check. So once I get paid, the next day I come to work, then I act right. I promise you can tell me you can tell me to do anything you want me to do. I'll do it. But later on that week, restart. I'm back on that bullshit quick.
Thanks for watching The Real Economy. If you're grinding to stay afloat, check the free resources link below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real stories.